probably the better of the two when they've had a tussle at centre-half forward, centre-half back in the couple of finals that we've seen these two sides play.
Yeah, Christian Smith going back to pick up Ken Denning, who's going to full forward. And I take it that Alan Beekmans would probably start at centre-half forward. It looks that way. He's hovering around that area for Blue West. And his opponent, probably Chris McFarlane.
Well, a nice start to the afternoon for the Geelong West Cricket and Football Club, because I'd suggest they've won the toss.
Yep. Ben Silver, Rowan Holdsworth and Darren Vollenbrett are the interchange players for the Geelong West Cricket and Football side. I did see the Echo, Justin, be one of the interchange players for Thomson. I think another one might be James Wallace.
Gee whiz, we've got Tunga Neal on the ball. And Justin Latter looks like he's at full forward.
He's run the changes, Scotty.
Wholesale changes for the Blue West camp.
Ken Denning in the forward pocket, and it looks as though Scragger Craig's in the middle, as is John Demopoulos for Thomson.
We'll be opposite the centre bounce and might watch this closely.
So here we go, the second division grand final replay on Country FM. David Cook.
Nathan Taylor prepares to do the ruck work. Demopoulos stands there also. The bounce down goes towards Neil. Taylor wins it. He slaps it out wide. Got it there to little Withers. Left foot kick out of the middle from Withers down to the forward zone. Ty Baxter. Quick hand pass to the run. Looked like Matt Gardner. Around the boundary he goes. Picked up by Tim Gardner. Got a hand pass away. Cowie smothered it. Did well. I thought they were going to bang one on the board as quick as Correa did in the first game, Ronnie. Well, Cowie intercepted it and knocked it out of bounds.
Only for Scott Cowie it would have been a certain goal for the Thomson Tigers. Boundary throw in about 25 metres from the Thomson goal. John Burns does the ruck work, but bursting his way through there is Trevor Hates for the Blue West side. He can't control it. It trundles over the line and out of bounds, about 40 metres from the goal.
Now the umpire prepares to throw it back into play. Tunga Neal doing the ruck work from behind. Burns got the knockdown. Didn't get it really anywhere. Ingerwerson left it, picked up by Stu Scott. He tumbled the punt across half back. Out they come, picked up, a little hair pass, went for the orator. He missed him though, he hang on to it in the finish. Jason Stein, chipped it back inboard to Big Taylor, knocked away from him, kicked off the ground there by the 28 jersey of Marcus Harrison. He's got it to half forward. It's kicked into the forward line now, a mark down there to
Shane Withers.
To little Withers, Goggy Withers is down there. And Lojune pushes him to the ground, he's marked inside 50. Probably too far out to score on.
Yes, he's gone for the lead, and I think you'll find that Stan Curvis drifting back has taken a very fine grab for the Thomson side in the forward pocket. He's only about 20 metres from goal, very tight angle.
Well played, Nan Curvis. The lead was on, but he slipped in behind the pack and cleared the pack, and he knew where to be at the right time. Loves to kick a goal. Terry Nan Curvis. Can he kick the first one of the grand final replay? He's pushed it right across the face. He might have snuck it behind. He has. First score on the board to Thomson, kicked by Terry Nan Curvis.
Just waiting now. Scott Cowie brings the ball back into play.
It's all over. Richmond have won. We'll give you a score shortly.
Thanks very much, Shane, as we see that Scott Cowie elects to come to the members' side. Big Demopoulos is there, and he's flopped that young Nelchino unnecessarily, said the umpire. Dragged him to the ground, and Nick Lachino gets the free kick at half back for the Blue West side.
He got himself into strike, went left, then come back to the right. Now kicks left foot. Stewie's got good mark in front of Demopoulos, and also there too was Sir Marcus Harrison, who might have the job on Stewie Scott again. I don't know. We'll wait to see about that one. Scott defensive side of the centre wing, tumbles the punt up. Not a bad kick actually. Cleared Denning, and it'll also clear Christian Smith. Out they come to beat the drum here at half forward for the Blue West side. No one home for them though. Hand pass. Oops, a daisy. Now let's see how he pays this one.
He's going to bounce it down.
Player in a lot of trouble there was David Burke, who was tackled. I just thought he might have... he was throwing the hand around a lot at the ball, but not really hitting it right. I thought he might have pinned him behind the ball, but it's a ball-up decision. Blue West into attack, and there's a point on the board to Thomson. That was kicked by Terry Nan Curvis.
Well, the bounce down, it favours big ruckman for Thomson and Nathan Taylor. Good work, Scragger. Scragger got it to Ian Alley. That was Alan Craig, of course. Now, the loose ball at half forward. Can Richard Neal pick it up? No, he can't, but Thomson can. Humphrey, quick hands to Grapsis. He kicks the ball to the other side of the ground. The race is on. Lachino in front. Could have been infringed with there by Matt Gardner. No, said the umpire. A pack of players have formed out there, and we'll have a bounce down.
Both sides are pretty fierce at the ball, Jason Doherty.
Yeah, they certainly are. We see the ball up now. Neal to do the ruck work against Taylor. Favours Neil. Tap down towards Demopoulos. Gets his left foot to it towards centre half forward. Cowie in front. Menzies behind. McKenzie comes through. There's Cowie. Handball intercepted. Out towards Scragger Craig. Has to sit and wait. Goes back towards goal. He's going to be swamped by Thomson players, but he's got support. Darren Campigley. His right foot towards Neil. Neil leads Nankervis in the race for the ball and takes the mark.
He's at centre half back. Tanger, he's playing on the ball today. Kicks towards Beekman. Too much carry on the footy. McFarlane from behind was it knocked it away from him. Down to the ground it goes. In there is Burns. He flips it out wide. It's gone forward to the centre now. Demopoulos gathers. Left foot kick tumbles the punt in towards the forward line. Not a good one at ground level. Grapsis is working hard. Taken away by McKenzie. The knock to McKenzie meant to it. He got the little kick away. Demopoulos charges through the pack. Kept the ball in front of him. It winds up with Campigley. His hand pass goes out wide. Blue West under pressure. Craig gets a little hand pass in towards Ianelli. He's bumped off the football.
Oh,
Darren,
one high.
the love child.
The love child.
Costs one very high, and he'll take the free kick against Jason Stein, who's showing a fair bit of vim and vigour at the football, I might add, too. And Darren Cook takes free kick at half-back.
Another first on Country FM too, a special guest during this first quarter coming up, Johnny Barnes from the Geelong Footy Club. So it's all happening on Country FM as we see the ball kicked by Cook. Up to half forward, the ball spills from, that was Murray Scott. Got it to Ken Denny, his hand pass. No one in particular sees John Burns now, swoop on it. Looks for support, he's got it too from McFarlane. Over the top he goes, puts Withers under a bit of pressure. Oh, Scott! Stewie Scott got one very high there from Christian Smith. Stopped him in his tracks and he'll get the free kick at half forward.
And David Tanner, the trainer, was very quickly out to make sure he was, his captain coach was all right. Scotty's okay. He's just forward of centre wing, perhaps nearly half forward. Straightens up on the right foot. It's a long, long kick back into the goal mouth that goes. Big Taylor gets back, takes the mark there for the Violet Crumbles, we'll call him. He kicks the ball back, mark taken by Stu Scott, who throws his opponent away after he'd taken that one. And Stewie Scott already, plenty of possessions, Ronnie.
Yeah, certainly. Yes, he just happens to be where the ball is, Stewie Scott.
Very rarely is he where it ain't. Now, he's almost identical to where he was. He put it long into the goal square before. This time he goes short. Latter leads out. Taken away from him. McFarlane might have been. Chips the ball into the centre wing. And a nice mark taken by Darren Scholes. Just defensive side of the centre wing. Scoreboard shows 1 point on the board to Thomson. Blue West yet to score.
Back to yeah, well, really a great mark.
Yeah, got one hand to it, but couldn't grab it. Cowie to Lucchino, out towards Scott. Oh, he's going to put Neil under pressure. Matty Gardner comes at him. Neil, though, follows it up, gets tackled. Out towards Ty Baxter on the wing now. He's got support in Terry Nankervis. Has to sit and wait, though. Murray Scott wraps him up. Good tackle. Ingwerson can't get a kick away. It's fierce in the first few minutes of this Division 2 Grand Final replay. Out towards Neil, and also Murray Scott gets his foot to it. Primer up high. Harrison's there also. And over the boundary line for a boundary throw-in.
Yeah, ball is at half forward. Geelong West Cricket and Football Club. We'll call them Blue West for the afternoon.
All the cheaters.
Yeah, all the cheaters in attack. Taylor, though, does well. Matt Gardner, well collared. Loose ball, Primer now. He was tackled as well. Lost the football, as we see now breaking clear there. I think you'll find it was Rick Humphrey, was it? No, Marcus Harrison's on the ground. And he did well, but his kick, though, is not a good one. And Logino takes it and plays on quickly. Finds Alan Craig. Gives it to Cowie, who's down the ground. He punts it up there to the teeth of goal. With a great mark last night on offence for the Tigers in Christian Smith.
Plays on by hands. Across to Gardner, in a bit of strike, runs around on his right foot, that's Christy Gardner. Gets the ball out of the defensive zone towards centre half back. A good mark is called. It is taken too by Gavin Ingwerson. Withers tried the fist ineffectively on that occasion. The short kick in from Withers wasn't a good one. From Ingwerson wasn't a good one. And the mark taken by Withers.
Withers goes out wide towards Humphrey, takes the mark in front of Haints at half back, plays on quickly. Short little kick, Dale Menzies leads Cowie to the ball on the wing. Takes the mark, out of side, goes long now, 50 metres I think, for going over the mark. Umpire Gladkey officiating there, so 50-metre penalty against Blue West, and Dale Menzies will take the kick at half forward. He's going to be kicking from about 60 metres.
Infringing player there, it looked like Alan Craig, was it?
I think it might have been. Goes up long towards Campigley's there. Lucchino, Cowie has to sit and wait. Pack develops. Umpire Grapsis will come in.
Trevor Haints, in actual fact, is, yep, we've now got the ball. It's on the Thomson forward line, about 35 metres out, and they're looking quite ferocious early stages of this grand final replay. They presently lead the Blue West side 1 point to 0. Bounce down. Good work there from Ty Baxter. Got it to ground. But again, a pack of players have formed and will have another bounce down.
Still deep in the attacking zone for the Tigers. They've got a point on the board. Blue West yet to score. Cam Pickley does the ruck work. Got it down. Cowie somehow got through the pack. Then he's claimed behind the tackle, but he ducked the head. The umpire said, play on, good call. Cowie goes back in after it again. They're stacking on top of him, including Burns. And we'll have a ball up decision this time as McKenzie comes in to lend a bit of support for Blue West. Just 20 metres out from goal. And well and truly deep in Thomson's attacking zone.
Taylor goes up. Neil also. Both of them miss it. Neil gets it the second attempt towards Lucchino. Also Murray Scott, handball straight to Matty Gardner. Pack develops again. Umpire lets it go. It comes out, tapped on towards Timmy Gardner. Out the back of the pack to Withers. Quick kick under pressure, close to the boundary line. No mark taken. The umpire will have to come in now and bounce the ball.
Well, he had that Terry Curvis. He had a hit him on the chest. He was going to lay a hand on it, but his effort to jump to get in position just put him off balance when he actually tried to claim the ball.
Okay, let's have a look. We're bouncing down about 40 metres from the Thomson goal. No one can get a clean swipe at the footy as we see now Gavin Ingsworth back of the pack. Kicked quickly up, but he was flattened as he got rid of the footy.
Yep. And
the free kick down the ground will be taken by Nick Lucchino for the Blue West side.
Lucchino now at half-back, out of side. One behind Thomson. Geelong West yet to score. Goes towards the leader, Beekmans, as over his head. Ian Ellie taps it on. Good tap on too. Wigmore comes straight through. Kicks it back, though, towards Harrison. He's on the wing. He's going to be pressured by Ian Ellie. Those two players will see the ball over the boundary line.
Okay, the final score is now from Richmond. Final score is 12-13-85 to Essendon's 10-7-67. Goals to Salmon, Dano, Alessio and Mercury, 2 each, and for Knights, Richmond, 3 goals. So that's the final scores, guys.
Okay, so Richmond will play Geelong next week at Waverley in the preliminary final. The Cats are there.
And a free kick picked out here by umpire Adam Gladkey. It's going to go the way of Thomson. And looks like Skulls to take this one out there on the far side of the ground. He's a right foot kick and he puts the boot into it. Gets it up over centre wing up towards half forward. Mark claimed. Mark taken by Ty Baxter. It's a good one. He's outside 50. He chips the pass across the ground. Look at him. The big mopper. He was at full stretch. Now he puts on an act for Cowie to try and get the 50 metres. The umpire not falling for that one. Umpire grabs us. And... well, good mark. A fingertipper. He balanced it, and a la Mark Jackson, as he used to do that, balance it around in his hand. Well, this is Moppo, not Jacko, this one. Here he is. We've just got the view of him on screen there. Not his best angle, but we've got a perfect shot from behind the goal here as he comes in to kick for goal. He's just walked past the 50-metre line now. Let's see how he kicks. The left leg, the right leg heavily bandaged. He kicks with his left, though. Long kick from Demopoulos. Long kick from Demopoulos. Offline. 1 point only.
So Thomson 2 behinds. They lead Geelong West Cricket and Football Club yet to score. We see Damien McDonald on for Thomson and Matt Gardner off.
Cowie kicked the ball back into play. He found Ingeworsen out there at half-back. He kicks the ball towards Puma. Can't take the mark at centre wing. Wigmore lends a bit of assistance. Spins out of a tackle. Hand pass back in the direction there of Haints. He gives one over the top. Puma gets flat and must get a free kick. He'll play advantage. He will. And as Ingeworsen runs onto an outside 50, spears a pass in towards Justin Ladder leading out. McFarlane right there with him. Ladder goes for the boundary line. McFarlane with him. It's out of bounds. And good forward move there. Thwarted by a pretty poor kick by Gavin Ingeworsen in the finish.
It's where they've been falling down, and I just hope that they can get their act together because, you know, they're really making it harder for their forwards at the present time. As we see now, ball about 30 metres from the Blue West goal. Ingeworsen tries to break through. Good work, Cook. Quick hands to Stewie Scott. Left foot snapper. Goal! He's popped it through. Great goal, Stewie Scott. They finally got there first.
And great work from the love child too to handball out to Stewie Scott. Running past from the ruck contest. And Geelong West Cricket and Football Club put the first major on the board for the second division grand final replay. They lead 1 goal straight. Thomson 2 behinds, 4 points of difference, middle stages of this first quarter. Geelong District Football League Bingo Centre and the Geelong Football Umpires League bringing us that first quarter scoreboard. So Stewie Scott, good roving, and also the love child Darren Cook. Stewie Scott with the first goal of the match. Umpire Grapsis has the ball back in the centre of the ground. Neil to do the ruck work against Taylor.
Bounce down. Not a good one. Faber's actually Withers the rover. He gives it to the ruckman, Big Taylor. He gets the right foot into it, kicks it up towards, well, Stein, I think it is, takes the mark. plays on immediately, chipped it wide, looking for Dale Menzies. He fell over at the crucial stage. Cowie fell over, he couldn't have to get it. His hand pass is good. It sets free Ian Elliott, centre wing. Cam Pigley almost got his way, but Ian Elliott good enough to kick the kick down towards the half-forward zone. No mark taken there. Here comes Beekmans. He can't trap it, though. Pulled off the football. Christian Smith must take a free kick for mine.
Yep. Good call, Cookie.
Yeah, the umpire's blowing the whistle, but I don't know whether Smithy's going to get it. Yes, he is. He didn't think he had it that time, actually. Wasn't quite aware that it was his kick, but no doubt about it. Christian Smith on that left foot of his looks for Demopoulos over there towards the centre of the ground. Now Curvis flies, second bite of the cherry, and he's been paid the mark.
Great grab.
Yeah, that's one of his trademarks, Terry Nankervis.
In from the side, and up he went. Just lost it on the way down, but got it back again.
Goes long towards Baxter. Cowie's there. Punch to the front. Harrison, good roving. He's tapped it out towards Burns. He can run onto it. Also Cowie there again. Gets tackled as he kicks the ball towards the wing. Cook. Tackled by Grapsis. He's over the top. He's in the back by his own player there.
Kevin
Ingworth. He came in and pushed him in the back.
He's forgot what colours they've played, I think. There you go.
Yeah, this is a good move. Stuart Scott's moved ladder in the ruck. I think that's better. Move Neil up the ground. Taylor was having a bit of an influence early. So ladder is in the ruck now. He's there. Taylor gets his left hand to it. Tapped on by Demopoulos. Running Nankervis. Held without the ball. Free kick.
No doubt about it, Ronnie.
Yes, it was there and well played for too, Terry Nankervis. He's about 55 metres from goal. Not a lot of movement, so he's decided to chip it to Johnny Burns at centre half forward. He's to be kicking from 50. Very congested, isn't it, on the forward line?
Probably kicking slightly into the breeze, Ron, is it fair to say?
Yes, certainly is. Grant Tanner there, ex-sport, Geelong footballer, down here enjoying the GDFL footy.
Kicks into the pocket, Withers a chance, tackled there by Ingleworth, and it's close to the fence. Dale Menzies keeps it in with a little kick back there towards the Bear Humphrey. He paddles it out towards the orator, grabs it, went straight past him. They stack it on top. It might be a free kick here, I reckon, to the Thomson Tigers. And taking this one is number 44.
Damien McDonald.
Damien McDonald.
He goes along with his boot towards the goal square ladder in front, off hands. Baxter gives it back to Withers. Oh, he can't get his kick away though. Relieve the pressure as ladder in the back pocket. Out towards half back. Haynes has to sit and wait. He's surrounded. Gives the ball to Stein. Stein's tackled by Darren Campigley. Free kick found. It's going to go to Campigley for around the shoulder. So he's at half back. Left foot kick towards the wing. Beekmans comes at the back primer. Punched away by Burke towards Burns. Wigmore comes in. Oh, he gives it to Gardner. Too hard for him. Over Scott. That's Murray Scott towards Terry Nankervis. He can get around Scott. He has a bounce. He's at half forward out of side. Short little kick that leads on from Gardner. Coming out. Good play by Brendan Chandler and pushes it over the boundary line.
Just wonder at the wisdom of Terry Nankervis's kick there. I think perhaps the long bomb into the goal square was going to be better than a 15-metre chip at that stage when the player was in fact covered, and Chandler did well. He wrapped it up and got it over the boundary line, thrown back into play. Chance for Gavin Ingleworth. He just keeps it in play, did well, turns and kicks with right foot. Just too much carry on the ball there for Chris Gardner, who dropped the mark. He's got support with Humphrey. The Bear gets the hand pass across to Gardner, has to go and get it himself as it didn't carry that far. His kick not too good. Diving attempt there by Gavin Ingleworth and rebounds off his chest. The ball is at the far side of the ground as the sun streams down. It's on the centre wing. It's close to the boundary line. Did Nankervis keep it in? He did. He got the hand pass back to Chrissy Gardner. Has to tumble the punt. He's under pressure. Demopoulos takes a good grab though. Short of half forward. Strong one from Johnny.
Yes, doing very well early stages, Johnny. Right knee heavily strapped. The left foot kick, though. Not a good one. Stewie Scott went up with the one hand. Couldn't pull it in. Good support, Scotty Cowie, who runs his full term. Looks up the ground. The kick, not a good one. As we see, though, that there's an opportunity for, well, there's two of them there. Richard Neal and Darren Cook. And I'll tell you what, they've mucked it up a bit.
Yeah, well done. Grapsis there for Thomson. Yeah. Free kick found, though. Stein over the shoulder of Neal there, and Richard Neal will take it on the wing.
And no doubt about the free kick either. Umpire's doing very well so far in this early stages of the game. Umpire Gladkey awarding that one, and no arguments from any players either. Now, Scragger Craig's just standing 15 metres away here in front of the coach's box. Surely he won't call for it. He doesn't. Tunga Neal goes on the right foot, kicks up towards the centre half forward position. Taylor gets back into the key there, does well, brings the ball to ground. Nankervis gathers, has a bounce, spears a pass up towards the centre of the ground. Pushed off the play there. That might have been Timmy Gardner, was it? Got the hand pass away to Demopoulos. Demopoulos, hand pass and went out wide, and Nankervis is kept coming. He's outside 50, he chips to the 50-metre line, and Ty Baxter takes the mark in front of Dave McKenzie. He plays on his centres the ball. Good kick to Demopoulos, who drifts back into the 50-metre zone and takes the mark of the true centre forward position.
I reckon Stewie Scott's going to take his brother off Terry Nankervis because he's getting an absolute bath, Murray Scott.
Demopoulos now kicking. The lead's on, and a good kick too. Timmy Gardner, and a good kick in front of Brendan Chandler there. It's close to the boundary line. A good lead and a good kick from Demopoulos. And Timmy Gardner will have a chance to put Thomson's first goal on the board. He's going to be kicking from about 30 metres out. That'll be a fair kick there. He's right on the boundary line. He is the right side for a right footer. He comes in now. He stutter step, as he usually does. He's drifted across. Cowie's there. Only one with his eyes on the ball. Baxter roves the pack. It comes out about 15 metres from the goal. Stewie Scott handballs. Lakino's there. Ingwerson also. It's about 30 metres out from goal now. Demopoulos can turn around on his left boot and kick. A behind.
Well, geez, been lively early, big Johnny Demopoulos. The player who's supposed to be crook. He's feeding him limped out on the ground, but he's had plenty of the ball. He's playing the game pretty fierce.
So, Thomson 3 behinds, and Geelong West Cricket and Football Club 1 straight goal. GDFL Bingo Centre and Geelong Football Umpires League first quarter scoreboard. Cowie to kick out from full-back, goes short. Justin Latta leads for him, and he finds him in the back pocket. Grandstand side, he plays on quickly. Primer's made the lead for him, up on half-back. He sits and waits. Oh, he doesn't take the mark, though. Mistake. Burns is there. Oh, John Burns has kicked it around the boundary. Good kick, but only finds Latta. Oh, one high from McDonald, didn't connect. Neil, he's got Lakino running off half-back. Short kick from him. The lead from Craig, has to sit and wait. He does now, gets it. Well done, Scragger. Left foot kick around the corner towards Denning and Smith. It's over their head, runs towards the boundary line at half forward. Can he keep it in? Or Denning, if he had been able to tap it over the back, the love child was there, but he couldn't do so, and the boundary thrown at half forward.
Ken Denning almost cleaned up a guest video camera there, Ronnie. The real close-up we had of him then.
It certainly was, and he seems to be moving a lot better today too, Kenny Denning. He's been suffering from a bit of a groin.
Back in the play it comes. Beekmans does the ruck work, got it down to Little Cook, the love child, kicks the ball across towards centre half forward. Humphries there though for Thomson. He puts the boot in and kicks it out wide off the ground, interrupted there by Haynes though. He got a hand pass, a good one. Sets Ingwerson free, spears a pass, look for Cam Pigley. Missed the target by a month or so. His poor kick Gavin Ingwerson again. It's allowed Chrissy Gardner to shovel the ball out towards the boundary line. It's now out of bounds.
Could have done a bit better there, Ingwerson.
McFarlane it was that was shoveling it out wide. Now Cam Pigley's down to the forward line, as you said, and Latta is on the ball.
Yep. Neil's back to centre half back as we see Stein come off with the blood rule, and McDonald back on, who just had come off for Matty Gardner. So McDonald only off for 30 seconds. The umpire having to wait until McDonald comes on the ground and fills his position. Now we're right. Throw in 50 metres out from the Geelong West goal. Out of side. Beekmans to do the ruck work against Taylor. Taylor gets it from behind. Wigmore roving the pack at the front. Gets his handball away to Primer. Oh, he tries to break the Burke tackle. He can't do so. He gets the ball away to Beekmans. Quick left foot kick around the corner. Christian Smith leads Denning to the ball again, and he takes the mark in the last line of defence.
Yes, well anticipated. He's playing very well in the last line of defence too, is Christian Smith, the coach's son. As the left foot kick, a lovely drop punt, 2 out to the outer side. Back at the back, good work there, Chrissy Gardner. Left foot kick there by the skipper. Finds his teammate up there too. I think you'll find it was Skulls. Good work up there to the half forward line. Oh, Menzies picks it up like as if he's a racehorse. Oh, he had a bounce and let it go. And now he's Colin. Good work there, Dave McKenzie.
Isn't that dropping the ball?
Well, he wasn't tackled when he bounced it, I think.
He just mucked it up. I think it's about simple as that.
I know what you're saying. It was very, very close one, Jase.
Well, at rebound, it's out of bounds, just outside the 50. Thomson into attack. Scoreboard shows 6 points to 3. The Blue West are in front at the moment as we wait to see the ball kicked into the forward zone. But getting back, Brendan Chandler takes a nice mark there in defence. He's about 35 metres out from the goal he's defending. Chandler looks to the far side of the ground. An awful kick off the boot. A clean bowl 3 or 4. Haynes works hard at ground level. In there too is Terry Nankervis. Went past Primer. Come back in the direction of Matt Gardner. Little left foot kick around the body. It's okay. He's found Timmy Gardner. His hand pass goes to Nankervis. He runs to the 50-metre line. He's on the boundary. He straightens up and kicks into the scoring corridor. Demopoulos cleverly taps it over the top off the ground there. From McDonald, is it a goal? Yes, it's through. I didn't know whether his foot made contact or not, but he was pretty happy as soon as he kicked it. And the goal umpire gave the all clear. And Damien McDonald just got back on the ground. Luck's a fortune. He bobbed that one through. Well played, big Johnny Demopoulos, Roddy. Didn't try to mark. Flipped it over the top. But very important at the moment for the Thomson side. A real target for them at centre-half forward. Actually, he's at full forward now on Scott Cowie. And, well, they've hit the front. The Thomson Tigers, they're 1-3-9. Geelong West Cricket and Footy Club
1 straight goal, 6 points. We've been travelling 20 and a half minutes on the Bannockburn Sporting Trophies time clock.
Well, the way it's going, anybody who kicks 4 goals this afternoon might win the match. Taylor gets a tap out. Humphrey can run onto it if it sits. It does. Left foot kick towards Baxter and McKenzie. Oh, Baxter, good mark. No, not paid. Out towards half-back for the Blue West side. And Lagino will see it over. Out of side of Western Oval. And there's still a fairly big crowd here too for the second division grand final replay.
Yeah, a few of the Corio players and supporters just starting to saunter off now to go and start proceedings. Let's hope they stay tuned to 89.1 Cattery FM and hear the call as we see Withers paddle the ball in front of him down there in the forward pocket for the Thomson Tigers. Might have got one in the back. The umpire didn't see it that way there from Trevor Haynes. We'll have a boundary throw in. Justin Ladder to do the ruck work there with Nathan Taylor. They're renewing a very not too old acquaintance, but a very regular one. It goes Nathan Taylor, knocks the ball to the turf. It spills free to Stewie Scott. And the skipper, the coach, kicks it back. Nankervis having a picnic out there on that wing. They're going to have to make a move there. He takes the mark out. Mark Murray Scott chipped it into centre half forward. Up went Marcus Harrison. Couldn't mark. Primer tries to crash his way through the pack. Threw the ball away. Kicked it off the ground by Taylor. Rebounds a few metres. Chandler's got it. He caught one high as he ducked into the tackle. The umpire said hell to him. And he'll ball it up about 40 metres out from goal. Thomson have got 1-3 on the board. And Blue West 1 goal straight.
Umpire's just missing a couple of head highs for mine.
Well, he was ducking into it. Maybe he could have given that one. The others, they've been ducking their head, Ronnie.
Okay. Ball bounced down now. An opportunity here for Withers. Lost his footing at the crucial time. Igsworsen, well collared there by Withers and Ty Baxter. I think you'll find the meat in the sandwich on that occasion as he gingerly picks himself off the carpet, Gavin Igsworsen. And umpire going to bounce down.
Ball up now. Ladder against Taylor. Taylor gets a tap down. Ingwerson, good roving. Can't get a kick away. It falls to Neil. Oh, he's wrapped up by 3 Thomson players and drops the ball. No free kick. Burns is in there. And Demopoulos and Neil want to go on with it. But there's a free kick found out. And it's going to go to Scotty Cowie. No, Neil, in fact, it is.
He copped the backhander in that, which I think was a bit accidental, but he didn't like it, and he just told on Big Mopple that I didn't like it. And here he is, Tunga Neil, short of centre half back. He looks to the far side of the ground again.
13 line, he takes the mark.
Stewie Scott, yeah, we went for Beekmans who missed it. Someone else missed it. Stewie Scott took it, chipped it back in towards Primer. Sitting back the orator, Shane Rapsis takes the mark and relieves the pressure for the Tigers. He chips the ball nicely to Burns. Takes the mark, Burns veers a pass into the forward line. Shocking kick. Here comes Chandler. He gathers the ball well for Blue West. He kicks it awfully for Blue West. Here comes the orator, grabs us again, decides to have a bounce. Runs towards the 50, straightens up on his left foot and kicks into the corridor. From behind, almost the mark. Harrison couldn't hold it. McKenzie kicks it off the ground there for Blue West. Picked up by McDonald. He kicked the last goal. He hand passed to Demopoulos in trouble. Got the hand pass away. Cowie intercepts. Hand pass over the top. Well, they've got out of it because Ingwersen's got the footy and he gives it across to Trevor Haynes. And away he goes from half back.
And he's had a bounce and lost the footy. Trevor Haynes paddles it forward, and it certainly is Division 2, as we see now. It's, dearie me, basic fundamentals being made here this afternoon, and it's just about evening as there's been a free kick to Stewie Scott, the captain coach of the Blue West side, and he'll bring the football to the members' side, and that was good footy. He kicked it and found a teammate there at Darren Cook. He plays on now, a quick hand pass to the running Allen's dragger Craig, but you wouldn't believe it, he's kicked it out of bounds on the full.
Well, there's been some fundamental errors made. One of them should be laughing, and the boys are out there trying their hard. They're just missing a few kicks. And a free kick coming back here to, who's that, Smithy, isn't it?
Yep, Christian Smith at half-back. Will take the free kick. Grandstand side. Close to quarter time. He goes to his left boot. The lead's from Baxter. He's got Primer in front. Primer takes a good mark. The Prez of the Geelong West Cricket and Footy Club. Just defensive side of wing for the Blue West side. Kicks across the ground. The lead's on. Paints. Wigmore, good roving. Kick in the air. He's going to follow on. He gets tripped as he goes to the ball. Timmy Gardner's back there. He runs into Stuart Scott. Holding the ball. Free kick. And it's going to go to Blue West. And it's going to go to Cam Pigley. 25 minutes gone. And Cam Pigley will have a shot from 55. It'll be a fair kick from there.
Well, he wants to kick it now before anyone gets back there.
Yeah, that's a very smart move, Cookie, but he's got to pull his sock up.
Of course.
Why they do that?
Well, he obviously must think he's got no hope of kicking the goal. He's got the bruise slightly in his back. He could have kicked that very quick. There's now about 5 players back there from Thomson. Long kick from Cam Pigley. Long kick from Cam Pigley. Just falls short. Would have been no one there, but he kicked that about 15 seconds before he did. So there's no score on that play. 1 goal on the board to Blue West. 1 goal 3 to Thomson, and we look like we're in for another battle of the defences here at the Western Oval.
We certainly are, Cookie.
Okay, so 3 points of difference at quarter time. We'll go back to the studio for a sponsorship break and then be back with the second quarter of the second division grand final replay on 89.1 Country FM.